Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hurts to the air on first down. Outside, it's caught by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On the ground, this is Barkley. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Gain of 15 yards. And an Eagles first down. First down and goal to go.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Whoa! He gets free inside the 30. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
No touch, no touch.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. Oh! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. Into the secondary again. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
how fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he's into the end zone. What a response! Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the jump. Ready.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Giant first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Sidney Brown there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready? 19, Charger. Hey, check that. Street.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is second and 9.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. Trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play calling just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Great. Set.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Great. Set.
To throw is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
46-yard line.
63.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Finding space inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Hey, Silver.
To throw is Hurts. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go!
On the ground, here's Tracy. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Josh Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Will forward. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he could do it. The record in a game is 6. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Check. Let's go. Pass for 11.
Look at the crowd, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
It's
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. Cooking like beans. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is high. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, 19 tight, 19 tight, Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12.
Trap 60.
First down, Giants.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Gotta be lying.
Neighbors in motion. They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ready?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
70 Ranger. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fidone. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down,
Panther
Giants.
60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt.
Laporta in motion.
18, 5 in.
Throwing now on first and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. The swing this out wide to Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Go.
A carry here for Tracy. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up for a down.
Ready? 1918. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
60, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Good. Set. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. You can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Come on. Hey.
Slayton is the man in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. 1st down. Giants.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down. Gain of 14. 1st down, New York.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right back to the air, following. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to bring this one back. A DD's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Next to score, Eagles 56, Giants 27.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. They get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
60 Bison.
Turn up. Kill,
Ready?
turn up.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1st and 10.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Cowboy 80.
third down. They'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. He'll start on the ground with Barkley.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Darius Alexander on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
Very good. I know you want it. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Saquon Barkley. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
No touch.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 9.
No touch it. I know you want it. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready? 60 bikes, 60 bikes. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Great. I know you want it. No touch.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups.